Hello, hello. Chainsaw Man chapter 224 came out today, and we are going to quickly go over it. So the chapter opens with the flag on the moon, the US flag on the moon from last chapter, and what Yoru does with it is a lot less spectacular than I thought it would be. So I thought she was going to take control of the entire moon somehow and mess up the gravitational fields of the Earth and whatnot. But instead, she just used the flag as a homing missile for Denji, which is still pretty destructive because it's a spear from outer space. So the spear follows Denji through the city, and Denji tries to run from it. He notices his school nearby, so he goes to that. And then suddenly Yoru's legs disappeared because apparently Denji had received some token of emblems from the Death Devil earlier before she was eaten and erased, and they are in the school, and Denji is eating them to erase random things from existence. So Yoru's legs are gone. Um, and this is actually very relatable to me because, much like Yoru and now the people of the world of Chainsaw Man, I too do not have any legs. So, it'd be like that sometimes. But, anyways, back to the chapter. So, Denji threatens Yoru to keep erasing more things from the world unless she returns Asa back to the universe, back to her own body. And that's when the chapter ends. So I guess my biggest thought from this chapter is I'm trying to remember the Death Devil's powers, because when she first used the emblem, the little tokens, she explained that she was able to take control of whatever beings that are hungry. But when she later revealed herself to be the Death Devil, I think that was changed to whatever she kills then becomes her pawn. So I think I like the hunger one better from like a pure power perspective, but I'm thinking like about the logistics of the Death Devil's powers to turn things into tokens, because as the Death Devil, she is not that strong without her like ultimate power up, which is to kill everything. So that has me thinking on like what she like how she is actually acquiring these other devils. I guess she does have the falling devil to do her bidding for her and other devils. So maybe she acquired them through her past activation of her powers. Like she killed everything and then she now controlled them. Maybe. But yeah, the chapter ends with Denji with a bunch of emblems, which is a good opportunity for Fujimoto to explore what the world would look like without certain concepts in it. I do think it'd be pretty funny if legs never came back, and for the rest of the series, everyone is just like crawling on their hands. That's might be something Fujimoto would do. Mm, I don't necessarily like from a Yoru's perspective, right? It's like I don't necessarily think that's checkmate for her because why? What would she care about not having certain concepts? Because Denji doesn't know what he's erasing, and he's not erasing war. So as far as Yoru's concerned, she like everything she wants is still there. So if I was Yoru, I wouldn't be too stressed about it. I I don't think it's gonna be like the end of this situation just yet. Um, but yeah, overall a pretty simple and quick chapter. I am a little disappointed by the lack of moon involvement. It's just the flag. So in theory, Yoru can really send any American flag at Denji. It doesn't really have to be the flag on the moon. She just, oh, I guess maybe like from there's some bonus attack points from outer space. But regardless, let's see what else happened in this chapter. Oh, the lion that was covering Denji's dick and balls got speared. That was unfortunate. But otherwise, let's see some comments in the chat. Yoru can still move the fight to her favor if Yoru summons the Blood Devil. I don't necessarily think Yoru knows about Denji's connection to power. Well, I guess he did talk to her about it in the past when they were on the rooftop of the restaurant. But I don't think Denji mentioned like power by name or by her devil specifically. I do see, I could see Fujimoto go like full Monty Python and just erase every limb from existence. That'd be cool to see. And then Denji can get the upper hand or the upper head by using the chainsaw on his head. If everyone else is missing their limbs, that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I'm not really sure where we're going with this. I haven't been sure for like the past 20 weeks now. Yeah, that's about all I have. Not a whole lot of insightful comments from me this week. Let's see. Denji did tell Yoru about the Blood Devil in the Chinese restaurant. I can't remember if Denji told her like specifically that it was the Blood Devil that he wanted to meet again, because I thought he just said like there is a, well, maybe he did, because he asked about control first, and then in my memory I thought he just said he had a friend devil that he wants to meet again. He may have, I don't remember that part super well. But yeah, that's about all I have for now. Otherwise, I am still watching Evangelion. I'm on episode 5 of that. Making it through pretty slowly, but we try to do like 3 to 4 episodes a week. I'm not trying to binge watch all of it at once, just so I can kind of savor it a bit more. Oh, also they announced season 2 for Chainsaw Man. Apparently it's going to be the Assassin's arc. I've seen some people discuss on whether it's going to be the Assassins plus the final arc of part 1 or just the Assassins arc. Apparently they haven't came out with a release date for that yet, which is a trend I really don't like, especially from like just anything in general recently. It's like they make a teaser trailer and then they don't even give you an estimate of a date, and that annoys me greatly. So it's either gonna be like the Assassin's arc for season 2 and then the finale for part 1 in either a season 3 or in the form of a movie, because that's a new meta that they've been doing now. Or they're just gonna knock it all out of the park with an extended season 2. I do hope they split it up a little bit just to, because I feel the quality might be higher if they have less episodes per season. But I'm fine with either, really. Hope they announce the date for that soon. But otherwise, Evangelion, I'm on episode 5 of that. I think last time I said that I appreciate the 90s anime style more because of the coloring, and like they're just, on the first glance it feels like there's a lot more details in it. But upon like a second look, I think with a more critical eye, I've been noticing a bit more like some of the ways that they cheat in terms of the animations, where sometimes you'll have like a still for an extended period of time. So sometimes you're just like Shinji sitting there, and then you have voiceovers from the back, and he's just sitting there for like 30, 40 seconds. That's something that they do, which I'm not too critical of. I'm okay with. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty decent. I think me disliking some of the newer anime art style, maybe just me being like a boomer, it's the unk in me. Actually, I don't like the way I said that because that sounds like my uncle was in me, and I don't want him to be there. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to. Maybe I'm just not watching enough modern anime. I haven't really been watching too much as of late. Let's see. Based on money, it makes more sense to make a season because Jujutsu Kaisen had a huge fight after the next season, so Mappa will probably make it a movie. So between 4 years to make a movie, or 2 years to make a season, makes more sense to make a season to keep Chainsaw Man relevant. Yeah, I really dislike that Mappa is doing like so many things at once. I do hope they. Well, I can't really. They're gonna do Jujutsu Kaisen no matter what. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel that I almost feel like Mappa has like a monopoly on all these big animes recently. That I don't know. I hope they spread it out a bit because it's like they got to work on. I'm not the biggest fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, to be honest. I dropped it a couple times when reading the manga. It's fine. I don't dislike it, but it's like I'm not the most excited for that. And Chainsaw Man is being delayed at that JJK's expense, so it's like, whatever. I'll get over it. Da-da-da. Asuka shows up in episode 8 or 9. If you want to see a new anime with nice art style, check out Zenshu by Mappa. No, another Mappa. How many anime are they working on? I gotta look at this. Mappa, please. I'll look at it later. But yeah, anyways, that's about all I have for the week. JJK is more popular than Chainsaw Man after Demon Slayer movie, making so much money. Makes sense for Mappa to make a movie. Yeah, as a Westerner, though, I do have some kind of feeling towards the whole movie meta recently. Because for a lot of these, Japan is going to get the first showing, and then it's going to take like a bit of time before it comes to the US. So it's like, I feel we're being left behind. But like you said, from a financial sense, it makes a lot more sense to do that because you're actually going to get like paying customers that way. Like if you do episode by episode, us, the international people, are going to just watch it on like some streaming anime site, whereas we actually have to pay up the 10, 12, $15 for a movie ticket. But yeah. But yeah, that's about all I have for now. Yeah, I think it's all we got. But next chapter comes out 2 weeks from now. There's gonna be a short Christmas break for Fujimoto, and I think for the other mangas for Jump altogether, or just most serializations in general. Actually, everyone's celebrating Christmas. Yeah, that's all I have. Merry Christmas to anyone watching, and see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye bye.